Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to upload and download resume and photo in Angular using Web API and SQL Server. So guys, before going to this video, please visit my uh, Angular related, that is how to create a Angular applications and what is the Web API. So guys, here Angular related basics, you can get this video in my playlist called Angular CLI tutorial. Here you will get some ideas on, that is, what is Angular, how to create Angular, and what are the project structure and the basic to advanced. In this playlist you will get the details. And for Web API, what is Web API, how to use Web API, and what are the features in Web API, you will get the details in my playlist called ASP.NET Web API tutorial. So here you'll get some ideas from basic to advanced level. So let's go to my presentation. So guys, in this video I'll show you how to create a Web API endpoints for file upload and download, and call Web API in Angular to perform file upload download operation, and implement Bootstrap for responsive design in Angular. So guys, here I have created one notes for that. So step by step process I have mentioned. So step one is we need to create a table called file details. So before that I need to go some I'll tell about the some details on it. So it is the process of uploading and downloading the file in Angular application is using Web API and SQL Server database. So after uploading the file, it will display in the UI that is in Angular, and a Web API is used to provide the data connectivity between the database and the front-end application. And here we will upload both the image and Word file and download the both files. And also we have to set the path in our server as well as local. Okay, so guys, here I'll go to the step-by-step process. Okay, so first of all I'll go to my notes. Okay, so as per the step one, we need to create a table called file details. So I'll go to my SQL Server. Okay, and this is the script of my file details table. It has 4 columns: field ID, file ID, username, doc file, and image. And we need to set the identity column for file ID as well as the primary key, and the other 3 columns you set as the data type, and we can pass the type is null. Okay, so after then this is the select star from file details. So I have one rows is inserted. Okay, so it will display in my Angular UI. So this is all about this table and table structure. Let's go to my next step, that is, in Web API we need to add the ADO.NET entity data model to map the table called file details. So guys, here this model data is my data model, and also we'll check the connection string in web.config file. So let's go to my Web API application. Okay, so guys, here this is my Web API project. Okay, for file upload and download. So inside the models folder I have created one ADO.NET entity data model. Okay, so ADO.NET entity data model, it is extends with EDMX file, right? So in my Web API tutorial I have created many videos on entity framework, how to add the ADO.NET entity data model, how to map to the tables and stored procedure. So I have mentioned already in my previous videos, so you'll go through that. So it is just a simple step, and I have created one ADO.NET entity data model called my data model.edmx, and I have mapped to my this table file details. Okay, and once it is created, I'll check my connection string. It is auto generated while we create the ADO.NET entity data model. So go to the web.config. Okay guys, so here you see here I have already while I create the ADO.NET entity data model, I have mentioned as the name as SatyaDB entities, and this connection string is auto generated as you see. Okay, my data model is my ADO.NET entity data model name, and this is the SQL client, and connection string as this is my data source, nothing but my SQL server's name. Okay, and this is my database name. Inside the database name I have added this table, right? This as file details. So same connection string is auto generated as per my ADO.NET entity data model. So it will be added automatically in your web.config file, no need to add manually. Okay, so I'll close this one. So as per my step 2 is completed. So step 3 is in web API we need to create a controller for get and or post operation to upload and download file. So this controller name I have mentioned as demo API controller. So I'll go to my project, okay, and inside the controller folder I have created one controller, demo API controller. So it is a API controller as it is derived from the API controller base class. So here I have mentioned as the route prefix, okay, as API slash demo. So here I have 4 endpoints: add file, get file, get file with the doc and get file, and the get image, okay. So this endpoint for add file, it is for uploading the new image or word file in your database, and this get file, it is for while we click on the specific link of image or word file, it will be downloaded to your server. So that is for download the file. And get file details, so it will be show all the uploaded file in your table in your Angular application. And get image as same as the file, that is PNG image format should be there is a link in your table, so that when the user will click on it, it will be downloaded in your server. Okay, so I'll discuss the step by step here. Okay, so first of all, I'll discuss about this add file endpoint. So remember guys, route prefix as API demo, and the route, this is applicable to all the controller action method, and each action method have a route that is for add file detail. Okay, this is the endpoint. One is add file detail, second endpoint get file, third endpoint get file detail, and fourth endpoint get image, which is specified with the route attribute. Okay. So place an action to expose it directly via route. So I'll discuss about the add file first. So guys, in add file, there is I have instantiated the SatyaDB entities and the file details obj file, right? So this file detail is nothing but it's my audio.entity data model class, that is file detail. And there is file name, and this image name as set as null, okay, and HTTP request. So what is this file detail guys? I'll show you that while you create the audio.entity data model. Okay, so expand this, here you get the file detail.cs, right? It is auto generated while we map to the table. And this is the model file, my data model.cs. So while you expand this file detail.cs, you'll get all the column names, field, username, doc file, and image, whatever we have created in SQL Server. So same thing I have used here in my code, that is the instantiate the file detail class with obj file object. Okay. So here HTTP request as HTTP current request and posted image. This is the files of image upload and files of file upload. Okay. And there is one username I have mentioned, which is the form username, which are sent to the username. And the posted file, if set not null, then it will be get to the path here, right? This is the path which is be extends from the system.io.path. okay, and this image name, it will be concatenated with the date and time and the path here. And this is the file path, which is the files, so where this path is coming. So I'll show you that file path also. So here while we upload the your files, so you'll see here in my API project there is one folder called files. So here all the files, uploaded files, will be saved. So same as be configured in your server as well. Okay. Also you can see here, yeah, you see here in the file section you will get the files whatever it is uploaded earlier. Okay, here you also you can check. So this is about the posted image if not null. So same as for posted file. So this is for image if the PNG image is uploaded, and same as for word file, that is the file name, file path, and this file path will be saved here. And based on the as the posted image not null, same as save as method for upload the content. The same process we follow for posted file, that is the save as file path. That means when the uploaded file will be successful, it will be saved as in this files folder. Okay, and same as for posted file, that is doc file, whatever uploaded, it will be concatenated with the that is the date time and the extensions also here, right? So if you put over mouse, you'll get the what is the get extension. If you right click on it, go to definition, so see here the definition is coming from, it is a metadata. You'll get some details on this get extension method. Okay, so here the image name whatever we have there, it will be assigned to the obj file image, same as for doc file, that is based on the obj using the obj entity object we will access the file details, and whatever the uploaded files in our path, we whatever the names we are saving in our database. For example, I have upload this file Angular, and one is tbnl image. It will be concatenated with the this date, same as for date for image, and .png for image, and .docs for document or file. So these are the names is saved in my table in the database. So same thing is I have configured here. The names will be saved in our tables, and the files will be saved in our file path, whatever we have configured set path in our server or local. So if it is I greater than 0, the upload is successful. If else, file and upload failed. So we have a try catch block and return OK result. Okay, so that is all about the add file endpoint for creating the uploading the new files and saving to the database. Okay, so this is about the code for add file. So let's go to the second endpoint for get file download the file API. So here it is for I create the HTTP response, okay, and the set file path, same as for files folder what I have created right here. So this is the files folder. So same as for if file exits path, so if file exits file path not found, then it will be set as status code is 404, and the response phase will be file not found, and the doc file will be set as, so it will be show as a response exception. And if it is found, then it will be read all the read file into the byte array and set the response content, and this line will be set the response content length and set the content disposition header value and file name. So this is about the content disposition of file name and header value, and set the content type, that is for it is a doc file, so we have mentioned the extension .docx and return response. So whatever the uploaded files in the table, it will be shown as a link for specific file, and when the user will click on this link, so this this file will be downloaded in the folder files folder. So this is all about the code for get file endpoint. Okay, so this has a one parameter string doc file. Second endpoint is for get file details, so that means it will be return all the files whatever is uploaded by the user. It will be display in the table. So this is the URL it is declared, and it has contained the current request URL, and this is a enumerable of a list of files. It will be whatever the list of files, it will be show in our table. So there enumerable of file details VM. So this is the one more class we need to create, which has that is nothing but this one under modules folder. This one more class file file details vm.cs. Okay, so this is contains all the column names, that is the variables we need to mention here. So same thing we'll mention here in enumerable, which will be list of records will display in our table. So that is this is the code for file ID, username, and image. Okay, so for image we need to add this url scheme, that is when we check in our API the image URL will be generated with http slash path slash port number slash path and the .png, and the doc file is simple, that is the .docx and image name and to list. So this is the exception, catch, and return OK. So this is the code for get file details endpoint. So it will return all the details, so it has no parameter on specific method. Last endpoint is download the image file API. So the extension endpoint is get image, so it http get request. Okay, so here I have passed parameter as image, so same as for doc file, we need to create the response and set the file path here, and check the whether the file is exist or not specific path. If it is, we need to add the exception here. If it is not, then it will be read all the bytes, send the current response content, and send the response content length, and set the content disposition header value and file name, that is the png file should be image file is .png, and the file content type. Okay, and the return response successful. So this is the code for get image endpoint for download the image file from the API. That means when the uploaded image file is successful, it will be available in the table with the link image. So when the user click on it, it will be downloaded to the server path. So this is the code for get image endpoint. Okay, so this is the close. This is all about the code for demo API controller.cs. So there is 4 endpoints and 3 endpoints with the HTTP get attribute, that is the get request, and for post request for uploading the 2 files, that is resume and profile image. So this is the code for demo API controller.cs file, and these are the namespaces we need to add. That is for we need to add this upload API.models to access the file details vm.cs, and this net HTTP and .net HTTP, it is required for our web API header related configuration setup. Okay, now we'll go to the next step. So we need to set the course cross origin resource sharing, and so this is for straightforward. I have created many videos on web API how to set course. Okay, and here if you go to the reference app underscore start folder web API config.cs, so this is the code we need to add for course, right? So this is the enable course attribute, and this is available in this namespace, and config.enable.course, and assign this parameter so that it will be you can see 3 stars. One is origin, header, and method, so it will be applicable all this origin, header, and method. Okay, so for that I have there is one NuGet package manager. So it is already installed, this NuGet package course. If you select course, if it is not there, you need to install these 2 packages, microsoft.asp.net.course, microsoft.asp.net.webapi.course. So this is the steps for set up the course in your web API application, so that without any blocker or course policy we can consume web API in Angular application. So next step is create a new file in models folder, file details vm.cs, which I already have discussed. That is, if you expand this models folder, you'll get this file, right? So this file is nothing but it will be showing the list of values, list of files which is uploaded. So it will be details displayed in the Angular UI. So that purpose we have used this file details vm.cs. So this 1 to 5 it is for web API and SQL Server table. So 6 to 10 it is for Angular related setup. So let's discuss about the step 6. Okay, so for step 6, So guys, here you'll see that is file server, right? So I'll tell about the server. That is this file server. It is the uh, when we install this file server, it will be download one file called fileserver.js is the solution to saving the files on the client side, and is perfect for web apps that generates file on the client. Okay, so you'll get the you can find this file server from the npm package which is available in the internet, right? So you'll get the official site and you'll get the details. So also you can get this details in from the this path. It is from net, you can search it. uh, just google it, that is file hyphen saver, and it will be redirect to one uh, npm js.com. This site will be available all the details about the file saver. Okay, so it is the something if the file is coming from the server, and we recommend you to first try to use the content hyphen dispose attachment response header, as it is has more cross browser compatibility. Okay, so basically it is for saving the file on the client side, and that purpose we will need to add this file server package, right? So so this is the command npm I file hyphen saver. Okay, so using this command we can install. So you just go to your VS Code. So this is my Angular project. Okay, and for you just go to your terminal, and here you'll type this command and it will be downloaded the file server.js. Okay, once it is created, you'll go to your node folder, node underscore modules folder, and search for file is here, file hyphen saver, right? So this package is already added to my node module folder. So it has the file saver.js file and the src also file saver.js file. Okay, so if you open this, these are all predefined codes here, same way for here also. So this package is required to in this project. So this is the code, this is the command, that is file saver, and after then you can find out in the node underscore module folder this package is added here. Okay, and next step is we need to add a component called upload download. So this is the command ng g for generate, c for component, and this is the component name. And if you'll go here project and src and apps and expand this upload and download, you'll get this component related files is uploaded created here. Okay, so I'll discuss about this one thing, all the files. So one is .css. so it has classes row, background color, form. So these classes we need to implement in our HTML. So click on this HTML. Okay, and so guys, here this div class is nothing but the Bootstrap, and this is the h1 tag, and this is the div class I have used, and this is the form group, right? Save file form and ng submit on exp submit. So these methods all will implement in our ts file, which we'll discuss later. So these are the one text box is for username, and one is for upload resume, and the input type file as the upload button is there. Okay, and one is for upload image. So upload image, that is the on change method, this on select file. That means when the image file is uploaded, there is one image src which will be display the image which you have uploaded. Okay, this is the code for image file, and this is the submit button. And once this is for input the details, that is a text box for username, upload the resume, upload the profile photo, and button, submit button. and once the successfully uploaded, it will be displayed in the table which I have set up here, list of users caption. So t header, in the t head it will be mentioned as the tr and th, username column, profile photo and a resume. So it will be loop, or I have used the star ng for and let item of list file details. So this is all configured in my ts file, and this item dot username, okay, and this is for download image link, and this is for download image link, and this is for uh, download the doc file, that is my word file. So you just notice one thing, whatever the upload the image, so this image also displayed here in the table as well. So this is the closing tag of table, and div tag, and t body and div tag as well. So this is the code for upload hyphen load download dot component dot html. So whatever the methods we have used here, like ng submit and change event, okay, and download image, download doc file, so these are all configured in my ts file, which I'll discuss after this file. Okay, and there is yeah, this is all about the code for upload hyphen download dot component dot html. So I'll display again this file code. So I'll scroll down so you can find out this code from top to bottom. Okay, so this is all about the code for component html file. So let's go to the, I discussed about the .css, .html, spec.ts is not required, so I'll discuss about this .ts. So here we need to import these packages, relevant packages for a component save as. So here the file saver, whatever the package we have installed, we need to add this file, right, and this package, and the file service, this is the service. I'll discuss about this service as well, which where the endpoints is configured, and this validators and form builder package we need to add. So this is the selector and template URL inside the add the component decorator, okay. And this is the export class which implement the on-init interface, and this is the view child for resume input and logo input. So selected file, we need to add this all the property and set the type, and the wherever the null required we need to mention here. And this constructor, we pass the parameter as file service and form builder, and this ng on-init method, we need to add the image URL, that is blank hyphen profile.eng if it is not set or not found. Okay, and this is the save file form, okay, and this is the service.get file. In the service file, this method we can access, and the subscribe result and the details of for the result will access in the list file details. And this download doc file, whatever we have used in my HTML, so this is configured here, that is the on the click on the download file, it will be downloaded in your server path, same as for select file, okay. So this is the image URL, we have set it as you see here, this file upload and this file reader, this is configured for on select file event. This is the file method, right? So file list is the parameter. Same as for download image, like download doc file, we need to pass the data. Same as for download image, so if the user will click on this link, the image will be downloaded there, okay. And there is on exp submit, right? So inside, if it is save file form is invalid, it will be written, and there is a debugger we have used, and if it is not, then the whatever the image append. So see here, image upload, file upload, and username, so these are we can access and in our ts file, and there is native elements, so set it as file of 0, and the save file form dot value is username. So these are all three controls, right? Username, file upload, and image upload. And this add file details method we can access from this service, that is nothing but from this file service. So I'll discuss about this file service. So this is the code for upload-download.component.ts file. So packages we need to add component decorator, and this class file upload download component, and the ng on init we need to we need to set up this get file details and save file form, and also we need to implement this define the download doc file on select file, and download image for downloading the image, and on exp submit, which we have used in the ng submit right in HTML. And these are the you will create a form data, okay, and using this form data we'll append this three controls, right? Image upload, file upload, and username. These are the three controls we have used in my HTML file. So if you open this HTML, so you can see here, right? Right here, image URL, and this is the file, and this is the username. So this is the doc file, and this is the image, and this is the username. Okay, so same thing we have configured here in the TS, that is image upload, file upload, and username. So if you put our mouse here, you see here this form data append, it is then passes three parameters. One is name, value, and name and value. So here, and using this service we can access the add file details method from the service class as well. So TS file, TypeScript file. So this is the code for TS file. So I'll just scroll from top to bottom so that you can find out all the codes for the relevant file. Okay, so next is that's all about the component. .css discussed, .html discussed, .ts discussed, .spec.ts it is not required. So next step is we need to create a service to consume the web API endpoints. So that command is nggs service /file. So you need to create the service. Once the service is created, you will see here the service is created under this app, and it has two files, file.service.ts, file.service.spec.ts. so this spec.ts is not required. We will discuss only the file.service.ts. so here you see guys, we need to import these three packages. One is Angular core RxJS, and one is HTTP client HTTP header. And in injectables we set the provided in as root here. So this injectable decorator marks as a class available to be provided and injected as a dependency. Okay, and here inside the file service export class, so we need to add this URL, that is nothing but my web API URL. Okay, and this is the constructor. We need to pass the HTTP client, and there is 4 endpoints I have used, right? One is download doc file, and this URL dot get file endpoint, that nothing but we have discussed in the API endpoints. And this is for download doc file API endpoint, and this is for download image API endpoint, that is get image. And this is for endpoint for get all the files. So this endpoint is get file details, which I have already discussed in my web API project. And the last one is add file details. Okay, so the data is from the form data. Okay, and that's observable, and the headers we need to assign from the HTTP headers. So it will construct the new HTTP header object with the new given values, and here we will set up the headers, that is the content type application /JSON. And for this add value, I have used this endpoint add file details. So whatever the endpoints we have discussed here in my uh, demo API controller, so same endpoints we need to add in my service Angular service file. Okay, so I'll discuss again. So this is the import packages. This is the URL, web API URL we need to use. Whatever the URL you'll see that is in your local while we run your web API application. And these are the endpoints. One is download image, download file, download image, get files, and add new files. Okay, so this is all about the code for file service.ts. So I'll scroll from top to bottom, so you'll find this code. Okay. So next step is we need to install the Bootstrap, that is for responsive. So this is the Bootstrap command, npm install bootstrap as space hyphen save, and we can check in our angular.json. So if you click on angular.json, you'll find out this Bootstrap is installed, and it will be added to your path of a style section array. Okay, same for Bootstrap.js, also added in the script section. So two is styles and scripts, and you can see that is the Bootstrap path is mentioned here. After installing this package, it will be available inside the node_module folder. And last step is we need to add a library in app.module.ts. So let's open the app.module.ts file. So here guys, whatever the component and services we have created, we need to add this package as well. Okay, so one is a component we have created, that is upload-download.component. So we need to add here, and these are the components, these are the packages also we can add for the system generated components, system generated packages. So this component we need to add manually, or sometimes it will be added automatically also while we create the component. So these are required. And in declaration we need to add this component, right? And the same way for import section array, these will be added with the other package values, and the providers is set as blank, and Bootstrap as app component, and this export class app module. So this is the code for app.module.ts. So let's discuss about app.component.html. So here we have add the selector for upload and download component. So if you open that HTML, see here the selector. Okay, on TS file we can find out the selector name. So the selector as app-upload-download. So same selector we need to add in our app.component.html with opening and closing tag. Okay, so this is the code for app.component.html. Let's discuss about the app.component.cs. So there is no code. If you open the app.component.ts, there is nothing, like it will be by default it is there. And if you click on, there is no routing. So if you app-routing.module.ts, there is it is system generated, so there is no extra code added here in this code. This is the code for app-routing.module.ts. So yeah, I discussed about this component in the app.component.html, how to add the selector in app.component.html. So guys, these are all the steps, and how to create a Angular application and web API application, and how to consume this API endpoints in the Angular application using service in Angular. So let's check the output. So guys, before checking the UI of Angular, we need to run my web API application. So this is the web API application we need to run first. So guys, here my Angular application is running successfully. This is the Angular URL, web API URL. Okay, and it is the port number, and this is the API demo is the route we have set it here in our project, like API demo route prefix. and I can see this get file details endpoint, which will return all the uploaded files. So you can see slash get file details, so it will display my one record is already inserted, right? A doc file, and this is the document I have uploaded. This is the name, file ID, and this image path which set as the URL, and this is the image name .png and username. If you go to my SQL server, you can see there is one record is inserted also, so same record is displayed in my API response. Okay, so that means my web API application is running successfully. So I need to run my Angular application. So guys, this is my path of my Angular application. So if you click on this three dot terminal and new terminal, it will show this terminal, and here we'll add this one command ng-serve. So here guys, my Angular application is compiled successfully, and I'm getting this URL. So guys, this is my Angular URL which is browsed, and I'm getting this UI, and where the username, text box, upload resume, download upload button, profile photo upload button, and when the user will upload this image, PNG image, it will be displayed in this icon, and there is submit profile button. So this is the row which is already inserted earlier. So this is showing username section, username, profile photo, and resume. So this is the details we'll get in this table section also. So I'll show you one user here. So Mohan Satu, and upload resume. I'll upload here. Go to my path. Okay, so this is the doc file. So I'll see here it will display the my doc file, and also I'll okay, before that I need to rename this file to doc file, and same way for my image, set it as image. Okay, here the image one. Okay, now I'll go to again, refresh this, put the name here as Mohan, and upload resume as the doc file, and file the profile image, upload here. You see here this profile image is displayed, and submit profile, and refresh it. So see here I'm getting this uploaded for image and the file here, right? So when I click on this profile, so downloaded here, right, with the extension, and also while we click on this file, also it downloaded successfully to my server, right? Okay, and again I'll show you one more name, username here, Sachin, and upload resume and profile photo, image one. The image one is displayed here, and submit profile. Let's refresh it. So I'm getting these details also, Sachin, and this is the image. Click on this image, it downloaded, and same for the resume, you click on it, downloaded also here, right? So if you go to my download folder, I'm getting this download file as well, and also we can check the upload path. They'll go to the file upload API path also in the files. So in some files, whatever the uploaded, right, we'll see here this image with the date and time, and also for image one, and this is the doc file, right? Whatever there, it is uploaded here in this path. So see here, so in this way we can submit this profile for using username, profile photo, and a resume, so it will display in the tables section here. Okay, so yeah, and there is also we can check the endpoints also here. If you'll select the inspect element, go to network, okay, go to network and refresh this. So see here guys, I'm getting one endpoint, that is get file details, right? So if you select, so see here I'm getting the all the in the response, I'm getting the all the records which is in already uploaded and inserted. And select here preview. In the preview section it will display as the JSON and the response, and the header section also will check this is the URL. Okay, you, yeah, you'll see the endpoints, get file details, and the status. In the preview I'll see the JSON and the response. So I'm getting the response also here. We can check in the network tab of inspect element. Okay, so in this way we can find out the endpoint used in Angular application. So this is all about how to upload and download the no, files like image and Word files in Angular. Let's go to my okay, I can check also in my API response whatever we have created recently. So if you refresh it, I'm getting the 2 additional records here. Also in SQL Server, if you select execute, I am getting the 2 more records here, that is file ID 2 and 3. Let's go to my presentation here guys. Okay, so that's all about the steps for implement the upload and download in Angular using web API. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.